Hi, Saggy. Happy Monday. Welcome back to our channel. All right, guys, we're going to be doing your week ahead reading. Feels like your week ahead is surrounding a person, or maybe their week is surrounding you. There could be a lot of thoughts about you. All right, so it feels like someone has caught feelings for you. All right, let me show you the messages here. First and foremost, we have unconditional love. So this could be someone that you do love unconditionally, or you show them that type of love or attention or care. It's unconditional for you. All right, which just means that, it doesn't matter this person's circumstances or maybe even what you guys have been through. You still have love for them, you have love for them. Okay, you don't necessarily have to be in love with this person, but you still have love for them. Or this is like your promise, it's unconditional. Okay. We have Quagmire here, which is kind of funny. Maybe someone's watching is that what is that? Is it Family Guy? Yeah. All right, maybe someone's watching Family Guy or something like that. But yeah, I feel like this person feels like you're trying to trap them, like something is a setup. All right, like maybe even this promise of unconditional love, they feel like that's a setup, that's false, that can't be true. Okay, someone may feel like you're too good to be true as well. And then we also have this card, which speaks about someone who feels rejection or abandonment. Maybe this person has abandonment issues, so it's hard for them to trust. This is someone who feels like they've been deserted in their life or even left behind. Okay. So it feels like there's someone here that you could be getting to know, someone that you already know very well. It feels like you're trying to give this person love, or you have a deep understanding for them, but they feel like it's not true. It's on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, like this person may feel like people only love them or care about them when they have something to offer. They also may feel like if you are being very generous to them, then that is coming at a price, okay? Like you're not just being generous because you care. So someone's really questioning your intentions here. I feel like this person finds you very attractive, okay? They find you very attractive. They could be infatuated with you. This person may see you as very alluring, enticing. All right, so you're kind of hard to not look at or not pay attention to, but this person is really like skeptical. They could have trust issues here. They may feel like they are not sure about your intentions, okay? If you don't know who this person is, maybe you're meeting this person this week, and it kind of shows the dynamic that will be between you two. This person kind of questioning who you are, where you came from. Something feels too good to be true here. All right, so let's see what's going on this week. Give me some messages for my Saggies. Tell me about their week ahead. What's going on this week for Sag? What's going on with this situation? All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Swords. And we also have the Nine of Wands. Okay. There's someone here who is like tired of being disappointed, tired of heartbreak. You also could be coming into this person's life as they are going through some type of heartbreak as well. All right. That could be due to a relationship. That also could be due to like family problems I'm seeing here. All right, so there's someone here with a very fractured heart, and they're feeling very like battle weary. They're feeling like they can't really take anymore. They're having a hard time seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. This person could be questioning why they go through these trials that have been given to them. All right, so I see someone here who just feels really tired. All right. And also, I do see that this person too has a ton of responsibility as well. So there could be a lot of pressure, but they also are feeling tired, like of going through some type of trials, tired of heartbreak. All right. Who is this person for Sag? Who is this person? How would Sag know who this is? Feels like someone that just doesn't believe that you truly care about them or that you're truly looking out for them, their best interest at heart. Someone who's questioning your intentions here. Who is this person? All right, we have the King of Wands. Could be a fellow fire sign for you. Could be a Leo, Aries, a Sagittarius like you. This person could be a go-getter. Okay, there's some type of driving force that this person has. There's a lot of motivation to get something done when it comes to their self-expression. So if this person has been really like introverted, if this person is having a hard time being enthusiastic, confident, charismatic, if this person has an issue when it comes to their looks, how they're perceived, it feels like they have incredible motivation to change that. All right, we have the King of Wands and we have Be Bold here. So it feels like someone who's wanting to work on their confidence, and that's something that you could have noticed about them. They could be very like, this is like someone who's in the gym like every day, okay? Because they have like body goals, or this is someone that you see is like taking a big initiative to changing their look up. This could be someone who's trying to put themselves out there, work on their confidence, okay? So this person is definitely having like some type of identity change. All right. I feel like this person's going through some type of identity change here. All right. And they're becoming more confident. They're becoming more of a go getter. This person wants to dominate something in their life. So they want to conquer maybe something in their career. They want to conquer a hobby or a passion of theirs. They want to dominate some type of industry. So they really are like very motivated to see this through. All right, so this is who this is. Could be a masculine or someone who has strong alpha energy. So could be an alpha woman as well. All right, so the cards coming out for you this week in regards to the situation, we have the World here. We also have the Knight of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, okay? And we also have the Queen of Wands, all right? So it does feel like you and this person match each other's energy. From the King of Wands to the Queen of Wands, there's definitely a match here, all right? You guys do match each other's energy. You could be very charismatic, that this person likes that about you. That could be something that they're working towards. You could be very confident, or you have this air of confidence about you that they like, okay? There's definitely something very alluring about you, all right? I feel like you bedazzle this person. There's almost this energy of being starstruck or not knowing what to say, stumbling over their words, not knowing what to bring up in conversation when they're before you. All right. So, first and foremost, we have the World here. You could be having a big achievement this week. You could be finally completing something. Maybe something took a long time for you to get it off the ground, to get it done in its wholeness. And I see that you're going to be completing something here. This also could be an end of a chapter. So if you've been going through some type of chapter that's been very battle weary for you, I feel like that's coming to a close. Also, this person, that's their concern as well. They are afraid of heartbreak. They're afraid of disappointment. They've been disappointed too many times to count. So that also could be signaling an end of a chapter for them as well. There's something about feeling really complete and whole when this person is around you or near you. Let's see what this is. What's the World's energy? You and this person could come from different backgrounds. You guys may come from different cultures. You guys could be different races. You guys could be a different age. Like there could be an age gap here. All right. Tell me about the World. There also could be distance between you and this person, physical distance. Tell me about the World. All right, we have the Tower, and what else? And the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know who this is, if this is you or this person, or maybe mutually you guys are going through this. There's this energy of expecting the worst case scenario, expecting some type of impending doom, expecting something to hit the fan. And what's really shocking is that there's going to be a change of circumstance for the better. It could be attributed to how you were able to go with the flow with change and adapt. It could be attributed to learning a really tough lesson that you didn't resist and you passed some type of test. And so now a chapter is coming to a close. But it's like you or this person could be expecting something to hit the fan, expecting the rug to be pulled from under them. And really, what's happening here is the Wheel of Fortune. So there's a change of circumstance. There's a lot of luck happening here. This could also be a fated connection for you. Maybe you were meant to meet this person at this time. Feels like a lot of divine timing is at play as you and this person are wrapping up some type of chapter. Okay. So someone's really afraid that something is going to happen, something that's going to disappoint them, but I feel like there's going to be more luck coming into their life. More luck coming into your life. All right, what else is here? All right, this is a time that you or even this person, whoever I'm speaking of, can move forward with their plans. Okay, so there's about setting intentions here. If you have intentions of this next chapter, of what you want to create, what you want to build as well, because I see an energy of building something. I feel like this is an incredible time to make those plans a reality. Something that you've been manifesting could actually be coming into fruition. There is energy of conquering or dominating some type of new area that you never experienced before. Okay, so if there's ever been like a hobby, an interest, a career, change, or like maybe even like travels that you've always wanted to do, but it never felt like the right timing, I feel like this is the time. And I see you being able to conquer that. Okay. So, whatever this may be, if there's a new hobby that you've always wanted to get your hands into, but it just never felt like the right timing, maybe you didn't have the confidence to see it through. This is a time where you're going to see a lot of progress and forward movement with that. All right. I do see that happening. Anything else about this? Yeah, Nine of Wands. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like you and this person have both been through some shit. Okay. So there is a battle weary energy. There's an energy that built up a lot of resilience and built a lot of character. Definitely been faced with your fair share of adversity. All right. But this just made someone really strong. And I feel like you really need to be a strong person to unlock this new energy of whatever this chapter brings. Even if it's bringing great things towards you, you still have to be someone who's really built up and has the character to hold that. And so that's what this last chapter was doing. It was kind of like reshaping you or reshaping this person. Okay. So Nine of Wands here, but Nine of Wands also is the energy of feeling burnt out and feeling like you just really can't suffer through another trial. So there is that energy of like anxiety about what's to come, about what's next that they have to brace themselves for, or what you have to brace yourself for. But I don't see that happening. I feel like the scales are being balanced now, all right, with justice being here. And a big reason that the scales are being balanced or that like good luck is or good karma is coming through is because someone finally stepped into a position of leadership here. Someone finally stopped avoiding their responsibilities. Someone took accountability for their past, okay? And, even if you go through things, you definitely played a role in it. So I feel like someone here is really like becoming this emperor, and it's really structuring them up for this next chapter here, all right? Now, when it comes to you and this person, I don't know how you guys are meeting or how you guys first met. It definitely feels like someone was minding their business. So it's not one of those energies of like, I was looking for you. It's more of like I was minding my business, doing my own thing, and you just kind of appeared. All right. But that first encounter, I feel like this person was very, very fascinated by you. Very, very fascinated. Okay. Something felt really vibey between you two. Almost feels like, I don't know. I don't want to say that. It sounds cheesy. Almost feels like love at first sight, but that sounds a little cheesy, right? But there's a lot of fascination. All right. You definitely have caught this person's eye in a strong way. And I feel like you guys hit it off from the very first conversation. Like it didn't need a build up, it wasn't a slow burn. Okay. You guys could have hit it off right away, or you guys will when you meet this person. So tell me about the Knight of Cups here. Yeah, instant attraction, also strong physical attraction, okay? Strong sexual attraction as well, but something super exciting, okay? I feel like you and this person both excited each other by what you had to say, maybe the looks that you guys shared. And I feel like there was a lot of energy here, okay? There was a lot of energy in the room when you and this person first met. Okay. What else is here? I'm also seeing judgment. So it's almost as if you met this person before. I don't know if that's true or maybe in a past lifetime. Definitely feels like a soulmate. All right. Tell me more about this. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Something was so intense between you and this person that it's almost like someone here was like, we got to slow this down. Okay. Knight of Pentacles. We got to take things slow because this is too intense. This is too intense. Okay. So there is this energy of like wanting to slow things down because it was a very magnetic attraction. So there's someone here who wants to slow things down. Maybe it's overwhelming, it's too much excitement at one time. Someone here is trying to be practical, maybe to protect themselves as well. Yeah, okay, Four of Swords. Feel like you and this person have a really, really, really like strong beginning, and then someone decides to take a break. But that is purposeful to slow things down because someone's like, this is too intense and I need to be able to contain the fire. All right. I don't want to be in a situation where, things end badly. So, Four of Swords, this person could be taking a little break, or maybe they go quiet for a little while. There is this energy of do not disturb, like needing their peace. Even though something's really exciting between you two, they feel like they need peace. Like this is riling them up too much. And for them, it's in a positive way, but for them, it's not. It's like, no, this is too intense. All right. So I feel like someone's purposely trying to slow things down. How this person feels about you is the Nine of Cups. So you make them really happy, maybe in a time that they felt really heartbroken or disappointed. You really check a lot of boxes for this person. You feel very unique or very like one in a million. All right, you feel one in a million. I feel like this person feels like no one can compare to you. Nine of Cups is the energy of deep wish fulfillment that makes you really happy. And also, it's an energy of like meeting your dream person. So, your dream friend, your dream lover, dream girl, dream guy. So, I feel like you make this person feel really happy, but they're going to be very slow to showing that to you with the Four of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Okay. I feel like this person wants to take their time. They don't want to rush the process because, again, they have had situations that did not end the best and they have a hard time trusting people. All right, tell me about the Nine of Cups. The person I could be talking about, by the way, could be you. All right, so maybe I'm talking from the perspective of this person. Tell me about the Nine of Cups. All right, we have the Two of Swords. I feel like someone's very indecisive, or if indecisive is not the word, it's hesitant. Someone could be very hesitant to follow their heart or follow their passions, follow what fulfills them, follow what makes them happy. Someone may feel like they have achieved more just being alone and independent. Maybe when they do open their heart up, when they do open up, trust, they just have lost a lot. So it's easier to just be independent or self-reliant. Okay. So Two of Swords here, someone's very like hesitant about this situation. They don't know what to do. All right, we have the Three of Wands. There will be a decision that's going to be made very soon, okay? But it feels like this person has not made that decision yet. But that the timing to make that decision is coming really fast. It's coming up on them really quickly. All right, Three of Wands. There also could be this energy of feeling like, your ships have finally come in. So whatever you've been manifesting in a partner, whatever you've been manifesting in a friend has finally arrived. So, don't be hesitant to embark on this journey or this adventure. What is this person? What are their fears when it comes to Sagittarius? All right, Ten of Swords. This person could be very afraid of a devastating outcome, like putting all their trust behind this, putting their love behind this, and feeling like maybe it's like something that's going to end in doom and gloom, and they're going to be devastated, and this is going to depress them, and this is going to be another sad situation or scenario. All right. So I think that this person's very afraid of loss. Okay. And with how much you make them happy initially, how strong that spark is, it could be very scary. The buildup, if there's going to be a come down. And that's something that they fear. All right. So they fear like committing to this because this person gets very clingy. This person could be someone who, if they have to let something go, it really devastates them with that Four of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. So it's hard for them to even commit to this or trust this fully. They are still scoping you out, I feel. Okay, this person's still scoping you out. What's interesting is that this person is the King of Wands and you're coming up as the Queen of Wands. So your energy here, I feel like you're not going to chase this person. All right, whether this is a new friend coming into your life or this is a new love coming into your life, I feel like you're not going to chase them. All right, you're going to allow them to come to you. You're going to continue to be the person that you are. And, I feel like that attracts this person towards you. You're not going to chase them. If you guys are not speaking right now, if there's been a lack of communication, if there's been a slowdown in communication, I just see that you're not chasing them here. Tell me about the Queen of Wands. All right, Four of Pentacles. I also see a grudge here. So I don't know if there's a grudge about like maybe someone going cold. There's a little bit of a grudge being put here. If someone took a little break here, or if they're taking a break, or they put a pause, or they're stagnating the progress of the situation, this could also be triggering to the person who is putting themselves out there. So there could be a little bit of a grudge here that someone could be holding. All right. And it feels like also with the Eight of Cups, you could be withholding your emotions right now. You're also stopping your emotions from developing even further. You're also going to be putting yourself on pause. You also may try to distract yourself to distance yourself emotionally from the situation. All right. So there is like some chaos going on between you and this person. For a situation that's meant to be very smooth and peaceful and harmonious with temperance, feels like this situation takes both of you guys off balance. Okay. What else can you tell me for the Queen of Wands energy? Yeah, look, King of Wands. I feel like you holding back, Sag, is going to bring this person towards you. Okay. This person's afraid of the Ten of Swords, but they're also afraid of that Five of Cups, of missing an opportunity. Okay. I feel like right now this person could be strategizing and trying to think logically about their next steps. And there is something here that's going to make them come forward or chase you or just come towards you, move things forward here. I feel like this person wants to be the one who's in control. So if their feelings feel out of control for you, they may just want to take a step back so that they can be the leader here. They can be the initiator. It's a little weird for them, okay? It does feel like there could be commitment coming up for you and this person. We'll see about that. I'm definitely going to do an extended for this because it's very interesting. So if you want to know what's going to happen next between you and this person, if you want to know their true feelings for you, what they think about when they're not around you, what they could be dealing with behind the scenes that they may be quiet about, I'm going to cover all of that for you. But first, let's see if there's any other messages that your spirit guides want you to know about this situation. All right, any other messages that you have for Sag dealing with this situation? Any other messages for Sagittarius? All right. So, Sag, you are definitely dealing with, or this could be you. I don't know if this is you, Sag, or the person you're dealing with. You definitely could be dealing with someone who's a runner or avoidant. Okay. So, you're definitely dealing with someone who's a little bit avoidant, avoidant attachment as well. All right. We also have the grasshopper here. Grasshopper tells you to take a leap of faith, or tells this person to take a leap of faith. This is supposed to be an easygoing connection, but it feels like it's getting really complicated really quickly. There could be a sudden change in direction, which is that Wheel of Fortune energy. It tells you not to worry, moving on, prosperity, so what, birth of a son, and luck. And we also have Scythe here. So there could be something that needs to be cut off in order for this situation to move forward. And I'm going to clarify what this is. In the extended, okay? But there's energy of being shocked by this connection. There's an energy of ripping off the band-aid and stop, okay. Sorry about that. There's energy about ripping off the band-aid and stop avoiding something, okay? Sorry about all that confirmation right there. All right, so with that being said, guys, I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, sorry about that, guys. All right. Anyway, with that being said, I'm going to leave it there. Make sure to like the video, guys. Make sure to comment down below. Let me know what resonates for you. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the next video I'll be doing for you guys very soon. For those of you who want to follow me to the extended and get deeper messages about this connection, you're welcome to. I will leave those links in the description box down below and also in the comment section down below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.